Yo, what is up, everybody? Jumpin here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Dragonborn DLC video. This is actually going to start off in the Glacier Cave. This is just on the northern part of the map. But anyway, guys, this video will be about another pretty hidden and super cool thing in the game. It's a summon you can do. It's called Summon Karstaag, which is, like I said, a secret little quest. It's a unmarked quest, so you may not have found this by now, but hopefully I will be able to show you how to do it. Alright, so right here we're going to be confronted by a little bit of these goblin guys. This cave is very easy and very straightforward. All it takes is for you to go pretty much just straight, and you will find something interesting, which is Karstaag's skull. Alrighty, so now that we got that, I can show you where we need to go next, because this is a very somewhat easy quest to do, honestly, because all it requires is you to get the skull, and once you get the skull, you can move on to the next area. Alright, so right here I'm going to be in the Castle Karstaag caverns. I don't know if you have to go through here to get to the Castle Karstaag ruins, which is where we need to be. Now, I am able for some reason to just go to the Castle Karstaag's ruins, but I can't remember because it's been a while, because there is a particular quest here. It is for the Thieves Guild, where you have to come here and find some type of formula, and I don't know if you guys have done that or not, but if you have done that, then, well, you might have actually looked around this area, and that's what I did. I looked around this area, and I believe I might have found the ruins that way. Now, if I want to, I can just go ahead and go straight to the ruins and not have to go through this cavern. But I can't remember, like I said, if I originally went through the caverns to get to the ruins, which I think is what I may have done. So just in case, I'm going to cover all grounds and show you this cavern as well. I'm going to go ahead and snipe some of these little goblins in the face with my bow and arrow. Definitely my favorite thing to do. Now, these goblins are actually my allies. I have a bunch of them that are my friends, but certain areas like this area where you run into these guys, they will still be hostile towards you, and you're gonna have to kill them. And there's a pretty good amount of them in this cave, but this cave is actually pretty easy. I'm not going to explain where you need to go exactly, but I will tell you the general path that you need to seek. The only thing you need to do to get past this cave and find the ruins, or the courtyard of Castle Karstaag, is to just go up. Go as far up as you can, and as long as you're continuing going up, you will be okay, because that is pretty much where you need to go. Alright, so if we go over here, this will be, I believe, the last little area before we reach the courtyard. And like I said, as you can tell, I'm on like the very top of this particular area, so that is where we need to go. There's going to be a couple more of these goblin guys. I'm going to go ahead and take them out real quick. Alrighty, now you are going to die. I believe there's one more chasing me. Now you are dead as well. I love shooting people in the face with my bow. It's always fun. Alright, so if we keep coming up here, this will actually be where we can go to get to the courtyard. Alright guys, this is going to be the courtyard area. There's going to be a couple more of these goblins here that we need to take out. And this particular quest, I believe it has something to do with Morrowind. I never played Morrowind, but I think there is a connection here with Morrowind, if you guys have ever played that. Here it is right here, the Castle Karstaag ruins. Like I said, I can't remember exactly if you have to go through the cavern or not, because maybe you have to unlock that door or something. I don't really remember. It's been a while. But this fight is technically a boss battle, and it is a little challenging, to be quite honest, so this is a good opportunity to use Secret of Protection and Bones of the Earth if you have these new spells. One is the Secret of Protection comes from a black book, and the Bones of the Earth is actually from the Earth Stone that you can find near Raven Rock. It's a one-time only used spell, and then you can always just get it back by going back to the Earthstone. Alright, so right there I just put the Karstaag's skull on his throne, and this will actually summon him. He is a frost giant, pretty much the king of giants, so he's actually a spirit. Like I said, I think he has something to do with Morrowind. And I already have put on my 2 protection spells. That gives me a ton of physical damage protection. Without it, believe me guys, he does a ton of damage. I mean, it's like 25% of my health in one hit, so having these spells definitely makes him a lot easier to defeat. And by defeating him, we're actually going to acquire the Summon Karstaag spell, which is a pretty awesome spell. Now he's going to have 10 Ecroplasmas on him. I think I said that wrong, but my bad. And 5 Grand Soul Gems. Now let me go ahead and show you the spell. Like I said, it's called Summon Karstaag. This is a really powerful spell, but you can only use it 3 times, which is very unfortunate, and I don't understand why they made it like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the spell for you guys. I'm not going to cop out and just summon him and say, look, he's cool, or, you know, hey, look, he's fighting some really whack enemies. I'm instead going to do it all epic-like, and I'm going to actually take this fort up here in one of the Civil War quests with this spell. And I'm also going to be using one of my dragon summons just to be extra epic for you guys. But, alright, so I'm going to break through this barracks over here, and then I'm going to run to the top and summon him, and we can watch him just go to town and wreck all of these Stormcloaks. I mean, he is definitely really epic. It's unfortunate that they made it so you can only summon him 3 times. I don't understand why they did that. I don't know if there's any way to reacquire him if you use all 3 summons, but if you literally can only summon him 3 times, that, like I said, is really kind of dumb to me. I wish they would have maybe instead made it so that you could only use this once a week or once a month kind of power. That would be kind of cool, and it would be balanced, because he is by far one of the strongest summons you can have. The only other thing that can kind of touch him, I would say, is maybe the Call Dragon or Summon a Dragon kind of spell, because those are very powerful as well, and you can do those pretty much anytime you want. So like I said, it's very strange they made it like they did, but he is really cool. He has unbelievable physical attacks that just wrecks, I mean, it just wrecks enemies. And on top of that, he actually does have some very powerful magic attacks. As you can tell, he has a blizzard-like magic attack that will just has a giant AoE effect that just hits every enemy in the area. And as you can tell, it actually does do a decent amount of damage to them, and it will also kill them. And it's always just fun to watch him go to town and wreck on enemies. He is a giant, so you can have some pretty hilarious moments with him. Where he will do his massive attack, which could potentially send enemies flying, like right there. That's always funny to see. Like I said, though, he also has his one attack, which will make enemies go flying 100 feet in the air. And that is just comedy when that happens. But overall, like I said, it is a very cool spell. I was really happy they added this in, because I always wanted to summon a dragon. There we go. Goodbye. I can't even see this guy anymore where he went flying, and that's just fucking hilarious. But like I was saying, I always wanted some type of summon giant spell, because they don't have that. You can summon everything else in the game pretty much, and whoa, a naked man is attacking me. What in the world? Wow. Anyway, guys, yeah, this spell is very cool. It's unfortunate you can only use it 3 times. That's always kind of a pain. I'm going to go ahead and summon my dragon here just to help me clean up this area, and you know, that's always epic anyway. But besides all that though, guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, I would definitely appreciate that. Also subscribe to me for some really dope content, and like always, have a nice day.